Hey guys, welcome to Pretty in Tune, guys. Don't forget to do your girl a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, so you get more notifications of these type of videos from your girl. Okay, show your girl some lovey-dovey. Y'all know the vibes, okay? So I literally just woke up, y'all. I'm talking about like literally, I just woke up and I jot down some notes from the dream so I won't forget the dream. Okay, so I just had a dream, y'all. And y'all know I tell y'all dreams because the dream could resonate with you and for me. Okay, we are being multi-dimensional warriors and all having the same human experiences. Okay, so I know a lot of this stuff be messages for you all as well. That's why I come on and tell it. And then it's like I haven't even been telling my dreams lately. I just been that kind of like disobedient energy, But this dream, it was so vivid and wow, and then, like I heard the answer, like, no, tell that dream. Somebody else might need to hear this, okay? So it's a lot of focal points that you're gonna need to know that's gonna be major key up in these dreams, things that to me stood out and things that you might need to be aware of up in the near future, okay? So I'm just gonna say what I can regulate. So you probably like, so I got these karmics want a whole showdown, but your protection is on the way. Okay. And you like, why I got the Wild Wild West background. So I got this background because this literally, it felt like I was up in the South but to been a wild, wild west. So someone could literally live up on the south, maybe even south side or something with south in it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you gonna go somewhere like let's say it's South Avenue or something like that. Or Wild Wild West. Someone could also live up on the west side as well. Okay. Maybe you from the west side going on the south side. Something like that, or maybe you stay outside, but the houses was like this. It was like the community was like literally built just like this. Even the houses was like this. Like everything about it looked just like this. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I got this. So it's kind of like soft, kind of like you know what I'm saying. Just made me think of things slow and kind of like old and like wild, wild west energy. So I was in like one of these houses and I was chilling. I literally have two phones, like in real life. So in my dream I had my same two phones. And the reason why I got two phones because of my business, like I like to film and shit like that. So I just got one phone just for like me filming and that is the reason why I got two phones. Like both phones can be on at times, but not really. Like it's rare. Only when I use like the Uber up on the other phone, I get it cut on because it's kind of through my daughter. But that's the only reason why I got cut on. But I only utilize it for filming, right? So I had my two phones up in my hand. Now remember that because that's gonna be major key for someone who need to hear this. So we chilling up in this room, right? And again, I'm seeing my ex friend again. She been showing up in my dreams like crazy lately. Like it's weird. So it's like I'm there. I see her. I see my cousin Connie. I see her. I see my cousin Connie, and she had her baby up on the bed that was 3 years old, which I ain't even recognize. So I'm up in a room and it's like I'm not really talking to nobody. I feel kind of odd. It's like why am I here type of energy. I really didn't even know why I was there, to be honest. So I was just kind of like staying office, like sitting at this table up in whatever, right? Up in this room. And so I see them. It's like she was doing something to be seen, like to show her body or something. Like she got a body, just as bad as man type of energy. So I really didn't care about that shit. You feel me? As you when you get older, you surpass all that competitive ass shit. You feel me? Pretty, got nice shape. You got a nice shape. You beautiful. You beautiful. You know what I'm saying? That's the type of energy I've been like that though. You feel me? I've been had that type of mindset. So I'm like, okay, you got a nice shape. You beautiful. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Nothing more, nothing less. Like, what the fuck you want, cookie? You feel me? Like, okay, you feel me? So then all of a sudden, the dream had turned emotional because in that moment, that conscious state, I was aware that I was dreaming. So I'm like, oh my, because I'm like, it had recalled to me seeing my cousin Connie. And I'm like, Connie, you is dead. How is you here? Then I was like, oh my God, I'm up in another realm. So I get to crying like crazy because someone started calling me, telling me to come on. Kind of like the Matrix, like when you enter different dimensions, like the Matrix, you got to go through a phone or like a phone booth. So I'm like, nah, like I didn't pick up the phone because I'm like, nah, like that's gonna be major key too, y'all. I didn't pick up the phone because I'm like, nah, I want to stay here a little bit while longer. You feel me? Because my cousin Connie is here, so I wanna stay and like really spend some time with her. So I'm crying. So my cousin Connie, like, so while I'm crying, my ex-friend, she started crying because, mind you, the tension was still strong. I still wasn't saying nothing to her. So my cousin was like, Skinny Mama, because that's my nickname. She like, Skinny. She really want to be your friend again. She feel bad for how she treated. I mean, she feel bad, and she just really want to be your friend again. So I'm crying because I'm crying because I'm happy to see my cousin. Then it got me overwhelmed with like what she was saying up and whatever. So she was like, "Look, so my ex friend, she showed her body with like two tubes up on it. So I'm thinking, you know how they be having them little pumps in like the body suit. You feel me? When they be having surgeries up and shit. So I'm like, what, you got surgery or something? She was like, nah. She had the suit on to have feed her daughter because her daughter was artistic, right? Up in a dream. Her daughter was artistic and was 3 years old. Remember, that's major key right there. I'm like, oh man, so that was messed up. So basically, the tubes was filled of milk, so she just will be feeding her daughter through the tube of milk, whatever. I'm like, oh, your daughter's sick. I didn't know that. Yeah, so she was like having like a hard time. So from there, I'm crying, but I'm like, I can't go back to my past. I gotta move forward. Like I can't stay here. I can't. I can't. I have grown from that was still the type of energy I was in. So then it takes me up in this house, right? This house is like other rooms, right? So I go, my ex best friend, she take me up in a room. It's like three or four guys up in there, but their energy was real off. Like it just felt hella weird. You know what I'm saying? And it was like a big ass house, y'all. The house was so fucking big. It was fucking crazy. But it looked like one of these houses. This how the outside looked, but up in the inside it was big as hell. So I'm like, okay, cool. So now I got my phone. Now, no, because it then as I was sitting there, because the energy felt weird, so I was being more to myself up in a dream. So I'm get to looking through my phone, and I seen some of being one of my past videos that I didn't see before. So it was like my wig was dancing and shit. I'm like, what the fuck? That was like the weirdest shit up in a dream. So I was trying to show somebody else something up in this video, and I couldn't pull it up for nothing. You heard me? I could not pull it up for nothing. So my sister and my I think my sister and my twin and my other sister wound up being up in a dream. My twin was like, come on. So I had set down my phones, right? But I thought I had took them with me. You feel me? Or I could have swung I had took them with me, right? Pay attention to what I'm saying. So we had to have the three boys up in the room. And my phones is still major key to me, right? So I'm like, okay, good. So as I'm passing around, I go to the other room. Now, mind you, it was like when my sister came and got me, I went to another house, but it looked like this type of area. So I'm up in a whole nother house, right? So everyone left out there. Oh, like everyone left out the place that we was and they went to a new house. So I'm like, wait. Once we got to the new house, I couldn't find my phones, my two phones. So we looking everywhere up in the house. I'm like, I know I set my phone because I had wound up sitting it up on the desk up in the front. So I go back to go get it. They was gone. I'm like, I know I set my phone right here. That's why I'm telling my twin. I'm like, why every time? So I see her up in my other sister. I'm like, why every time I get around y'all? Fuckery shit always happen. They like, well, it's just phones. It's not nothing. I'm like, I need my phones for my business. I'm like, I pay $500 for that fucking phone. And it do certain shit. I don't have money to be wasting. They like, well, it's not nothing. It's not nothing. So now I'm second guessing myself because I'm like, I must have left it at that at the place that we just left. So I'm like, could somebody please come with me? So I'm asking my ex best friend to come with me. I'm asking them now. Everybody is acting real funny and fucking fly. Like, don't nobody want to go back with me. They want me to go back there by myself. Okay, pay attention to what I'm saying. So I'm like, damn, that shit crazy. I gotta go to this place alone. Like, I don't even know the area. So I start like I'm like, well, I need my phone now to call my husband. You feel me? Because I'm like, my husband fit to come get me now because I feel the energy is weird. Okay, so my husband wound up being this person who I had met up in whatever. Like I never even dated this person or nothing. You get what I'm saying, but he wound up being my husband up in whatever up in a dream. So he got on like this fitted navy blue hat and like this like uh navy blue jacket up in whatever. And he like up in a different dimension though. It's like he's there waiting up on me to call him. It's like he watching me, but he couldn't get to me type of energy. You feel me? And I'm like, so, but if I had my phone, he was able to get to me. Like he was able to track exactly where I was up in this limbo, right? So I'm like, man, this fucked up. So I'm like, this shit crazy here, you know? I'm like, well, now I'm asking other people for their phones so I can go call my husband or whatever. Up in my dream, he was my husband, but he really ain't nothing but like a bus driver. But I've been a dream. That's what I was saying. Like I don't know. I guess we was like together up in a dream. So he was coming to protect me. I'm like, well, like he like that was my protection. Then I just literally woke the fuck up. You feel me? So now these is the key things. Imagine I said my two phones. So I took some notes. Some of you could have like recorded something, right? Or some of you are just like filming shit when you out, or like you could be a person like me who like speak shit up online, tell stories, prophesy shit. Some of you have prophesied something that was the truth, and you need to go back and watch that video because it's fit to give you. It's kind of like something you might have said or something that had happened up in a video that you did. It was like you didn't see at first, or maybe you said something or you did something that is fit to be major key. Okay, you need to go back and watch that video. Okay, some of you see they wanted me to see, they got me there and they took my phone so I can go into that building by myself to try to harm me, to try to set me up. Some of y'all need to be mindful, right? Because some of y'all could be going to an area, you know how sometimes you could be just partying, having fun. You feel me? Somebody invite you out. You feel me? They're gonna try to do something, try to lower you in somewhere secluded. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody around type of energy, and do some snake shit to you. It's giving me that kind of like that Shakira Richard, I think that was her name or something like that, vibes. You feel me? Giving me that type of vibes, that type of energy. You feel me? Because it was like, and then what's crazy, it's gonna be your someone close to you because it was my ex best friend and my sisters. I'm always having these same type of dream. Like my sister, like my twin, she always trying to set me up. So something could have even happened to you up in the past where you felt like some people was included up in some shit, and it's like you could be second guessing yourself, but your ancestors is telling you that you was right about everything that you thought, or something with a sister, either a plate sister, a sister, something with a sister, something like that, or somebody that was close to you really did snake you, right? That shit really did happen. Okay. Also, what else? It's fit to be a lot of secrets that's fit to be revealed, like during this time, like something you might need to know. You fit to see point blank clear that that shit is fucking true. Okay, so you got friends because it's been a dream. My ex best friend, she was crying, saying that she wanted to be my friend again. And she had a daughter that was artistic, that was 3 years old. Mind you, I had a daughter that was Down syndrome, and I couldn't go nowhere, and would nobody help me out with her. And people literally talked about me. Oh, she can't get a babysitter and all this other shit. You feel me? And God is making me prosper. You feel me up in these seasons. So hey, you got people who mishandle you, who know they wrong you, knowing they lied up on your name, talk, and you could have literally gave to these people. These people gonna want to come back towards you. You're not gonna want to fuck with these people. And I'm telling you, I realized I was up in a dream. You know, I became conscious up and aware. And it was crazy because my husband was calling me to come get me then. And I told him, no, I want to stay up in this realm for a little while longer because my cousin Connie is here. See, my cousin Connie came. She came and gave me confirmation upon a lot of things today. That's why she was up in that dream, because she is one of my spirit guides. So she came and gave me confirmation upon a lot of things today. You feel me? A lot of y'all got a spirit guide. A lot of you all got some type of angelic being. They want to tell you something. You might need to sit up in peace. You might need to sit in silence to get these messages, to get these downloads. You might even need to meditate. You feel me? Or literally try thinking of your dreams when you wake up, because it's an ancestor or an angel or someone close to you dearly. They fit to come and reveal some secrets. See, up there, even if these people might have been close to certain people up on this realm, right? Let's say if you had a family member, right? They cross over, right? But somehow these family members, they get tied to you as like spirit guides and shit, because they like to latch on to people who is like elevating spiritually, because as you elevate, they get to elevate as well. I think I broke that down once before, how if you die, what type of forms you can come in. I broke that down. It's like you can be here, just been the same, like just been a multi-dimensional world, like living the same life. You can become a angel. You could it's like your spirit guides can get wings. You know what I'm saying? Once you are an angel, you can become like a elder. Once you are elder, you can become like a god. You feel me? Some people go back as a god, depending on the spiritual work and their consciousness. Some people go back as angels. Some people just go back as spirit guides. They here to help you, to help assist you to get their wings, so you keep growing, like how you keep growing here, like the tree of life, how you keep reaching conscious levels. Even when you dab in the afterlife, you still have assist others to still reach new levels of being consciousness, right? Because you're able to do more as you keep evolving up in the spiritual realm. So even though your cousin could have been really close to a lot of these people up in these dreams up in shit, up in the spiritual world, they no longer is attached to you by like labels, like that's my cousin, or like that's my mom, so my mom should do this. It's like, no, it's like they only do what's right because they want to elevate now. They have no They knew who this they was up in this realm, but energies is energies. You feel me? Now they up on a whole new quest of trying to elevate. Like they would still be here to help assist you, but it's like they don't pick sides up there up on who to help. You get what I'm saying? Because they just latch on to a person who is growing and they want to elevate. Okay, so those how spirits works. Guides and shit works, right? So even though she could have been close to these people up in a physical realm here, and maybe not as so close to me up in a spiritual realm, she don't see that. She just doing what's right. Okay. So she came and gave me very much so confirmation, but she always have been like that. I'm just breaking it down, but she always have been like that, just to tell the truth and do what's right. That's just been her nature all her life. She'll punch you out a minute and say, "Nah, that's not right." She would always have been like real spiritual, and she would tell you, "Nah, You know what I'm saying? Point that shit out." Like she always have been like that. You feel me? So she came in and she gave me confirmation. And I was crying like a motherfucker, and I had wanted to stay. It's like she wanted me to know. Because at first they was just it was kind of like I was just watching them like a scene. But then it's like she started talking to me. I'm like, then it's like it was like I woke up off that spell, like I became conscious. I'm like, Connie, you is dead. How is you talking to me? Then I'm like, oh my God, I'm up in another realm. So I started crying and crying, and my husband was calling me. That's why I called him. But I was able to see him. You know what I'm saying? And I met him like up in this realm, Up in this realm, we not even together or nothing. He just a person that crossed paths. But up in my dream, that was my husband up in a different realm. You know what I'm saying? I keep telling y'all that we are beings living up in a multi-dimensional world. So you can be something here up in another realm with that same person. That could be your husband, or you could be a celebrity, or some shit like that. But it's still you. It's like your spirit form is still living up in all these multi-dimensional worlds. Okay, but anywho, let's get back focused. So a lot of secrets is coming out, right? A lot of secrets is coming out. You is fit to get a lot of confirmation. It's something like you've been wanting to know. It's something that kind of that has been holding you hostage, keep you up in stagnation, keep you up in bondage. You might need to know. Second thing, be aware and cautious of these guys. Okay, okay, these could be some setup fucking guys. Okay, these guys mean you no good. If you go into a place like what I said, like how you just be going out with friends to places where you don't really know. You feel me? Or like you could be going out with someone and they peoples and shit. It's like you don't know the area or nothing or the people. So it's like you really can't call nobody. Be careful where you sit your phones. Have your phone with you near and dear. Have someone up on standby. You feel me? Have someone that upon standby, let them know where you at all times, where you heading, like literally let them know your every fucking steps, exactly who you with, every moment, every second. If it's just the energy where you can't get home because the motherfucking took you somewhere, you feel me? Uh, if that were to happen to someone and you like lost your phone and they trying to get you to go back somewhere by yourself, don't just say fuck them phones. You feel me? But I'm telling you, a lot of you like women's, because a lot of you are like unprotected. So it gives people the energy to prey upon your energy, right? It gives people the energy to prey upon you, to mishandle you. I'm telling you, a lot of you all is fit to find your divine counterpart. This is going to be your protector, okay? This person is not fit to play with you. Okay, this person is not fit to play about you. Okay, this person is like when people know like you taking or like you with someone, all that shit dies down when they know like it's a motherfucker out there who gives a fuck about you. That shit dies down. Right now, you out here alone. You feel me? You out here as a target. Motherfuckers prey up on that shit. Mans prey up on that shit. Be careful of mans. Even if they try to act like they cool with you or some shit, be weary of them. A lot of you all got some snake ass friends. These bitches laughing up in your face, all type of shit. These people do not mean you no harm. And what's crazy was I had wanted to stay up in that realm. Even when my husband was calling me, he was calling me, telling me to come on, and I told him no. I'm like, oh, because I see my cousin kind of like, no, I want to stay, but he was like, come on. I was like, I'm just gonna stay a little bit while longer. That's what I had told him, you know. And like, even as I was looking for my phone, I'm like, I need my phone, so I go call my husband. And I seen him. He had like on like a navy blue hat and a jacket, and it was like he was been like a different dimension, but it was like he was waiting up on me, like he was watching out for me, like waiting for me to call so he could come get me type of energy up in whatever. But he just need to know exactly where I was so he can come get me up in whatever. So it was that type of energy. So a lot of y'all need to just, sometimes you could be up in somewhere and like a motherfucker call you, like don't go, or like I'm getting like the type of energy where you could be married, or like you just could have like a boyfriend and they could be like, man, I really don't want you going there tonight. You feel me? Like it's late as hell. You gonna be out all night. You feel me? I don't know what the fuck gonna be happening. You know what I'm saying? You need to stay the fuck home. So you could be thinking your husband being controlling, but sometimes your husband or your boyfriend, they just trying to save you because they know it's not shit out there. They know how men can prey upon women. They know these things. You feel me? So a lot of times you probably like, man, this motherfucking blocking, don't want me to go outside, don't want me to turn up with my friends. Your husband or your boyfriend already sense that your friends ain't shit, that they hate up on you, that they envy you, that they compete with you. You feel me? This they normally be sensing that shit before you can. And then they be trying to put you on and you think they be mad or hating. And that don't be the case. They literally see that shit. So some of you all need to listen. If like your boyfriend or your husband say, nah, I'm not feeling it, you really shouldn't fucking go. But you try to do it anyway, you might end up in a fucking messed up situation for you know what I'm saying, for being disobedient. Obedient. It's 10:13 up on the clock. What's that, a five? Cause that's like the fifth element. Oh, so then her baby was 3 years old, right? Her baby was 3 years old. Three is a number. Three is like a lot of you all is coming into this woke energy, this consciousness energy, this aware energy. A lot of you all fit to be seeing people for who they are. Regardless, it's like you not no longer a emotional bond to motherfuckers because of their label towards you. You fit to be able to see spirits for who they are. You feel me? You no longer connected emotionally to spirits. You fit to able just to see the forms of spirits. If they good spirits or bad spirits. I don't give a fuck who it attached to. You fit to be aware of that shit, okay? A lot of you all is fit to get woke consciousness. A lot of people who was laughing at you during your time of struggling, a lot of those people is fit to experience same similar situation. Let's say if you had to go through a season of homelessness. Motherfuckers was laughing at you, call you a bum, but now you up one. These people could be going through that same shit. Let's say if you was sick at one point, people was talking about, oh, that bitch ill, that person skinny, woo, woo, woo. These people is weeping that same shit. They becoming ill and sick, and so on and so on and so on. You feel me? A lot of you all got family members that just don't mean you know harm. You need to cut them off ASAP and expeditiously. Okay. ASAP as they envy your light. They envy something you do. You could be walking up in your calling, speaking your truth. You know, these people do not like you telling your truth, stand up in your power. You could be getting a lot of attention. The light could be shining up on you. Motherfuckers ain't liking that shit. And they gonna do anything by any means to set you up and to stop that shit. Okay? So that is what I got today, collective. Okay, take what resonate and remember if the shit don't apply. Let it fly. I'm fit to literally take my ass right back to sleep. I just wanted to get this message in while I woke up and had it up on my mind. And the ancestor told me to come up on. It's 10:15 on the clock. That's a good number, y'all. All praise to our lives. Just a nice healing, okay? Yeah, so yeah, that's what it is, y'all. Take care, good people. Take what resonate. Until next time. Like, subscribe, and comment. Peace and love, family. Take care.